Since the passing of Chadwick Boseman, we have been almost completely in the dark regarding Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And last night, we got our first look. See you in 5. So last night during Marvel's San Diego Comic-Con panel, we finally got our first footage regarding Black Panther Wakanda Forever. There's been so much speculation surrounding this movie, so many fan theories, so many questions, and we may have just got some of our answers. Wakanda, Atlantis, Namor the Submariner, who is the new Black Panther? We may have an answer to some of these questions. So welcome back to the channel and another trailer breakdown. This video is gonna have 3 parts. First watch through, we'll watch the trailer live together and you'll see my reactions. We'll watch it through a second time, pausing and doing breakdowns of things that I'd like to point out. Finally, I'll end with my final thoughts and what to expect when it releases this November. Let's get into it.
No woman, no cry. Little darling, don't shed no tear. No woman, no cry. Good friends we are, and good friends we've lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I said. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
And when I wake up,
All right, so first watch through, wow. I got goosebumps at several points. That absolute bomb remix of Kendrick Lamar's All Right. Holy crap. Second watch through, this time with some breakdowns. Here we go.
No woman, no cry. Little darling, don't shed no tears.
All right, first off, this whole song, this whole rendition about you are missed, you are remembered, we're not going to shed any tears. Clearly, this is a tribute directly to Chadwick Boseman. Love it. Gives me goosebumps.
No woman, no cry.
Love to see the Wakanda African culture come into play here. It's amazing.
Good friends we are, and good friends we've lost along the way.
Okoye!
In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I said.
All right, so right here, I'm going to point out, clearly these two Atlanteans are Namor's parents. And you can tell this is baby Namor because if you look at the baby and you look at the ankles, you see the wings on the ankles. That is a clear indication this is Namor being born. Super dope. And then this looks like some expedition. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. And it looks like they're dropping diver units into the water. So we don't know if this is SHIELD. We don't know what kind of government agency this is, but clearly they're trying to investigate Atlantis. That's interesting. So let me back up there. Right here. Okay, so this looks like a Wakandan, but they're using a Wakandan to clearly open this Atlantis tech. So this looks like a door to Atlantis that is clearly locked or guarded, and they're using her for an identity scan. So I'm not quite sure if they're alluding to a relationship between Wakanda and Atlantis. That's interesting. Or I could just be completely overanalyzing. And then this clearly looks like a meeting between Shuri and Namor at some point. It looks like they're going to have a meeting. Young Namor into adult Namor.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone.
Beautiful, beautiful I can't talk. I'm sorry. Beautiful tribute to Chadwick here.
Have I not given everything?
Boom. That's huge. In case you missed that, that's huge. That's a heart clearly made out of iron. So this right here is Riri Williams. We don't actually get a good look at her, but we clearly see this is her starting her prototype Ironheart armor. For those of you that don't know Riri Williams, she was basically an understudy of Tony Stark. Love his look. Love his look. They went a little bit more exotic than they do in the comics, but I love his look. And again, if you hit me in the comments and say I'm saying Namor instead of Namor, potato, potato. It's all however you pronounce it. I'm really interested to see how they're going to do the battle sequences as far as the underwater goes, if they're going to do it a lot like how Aquaman was, because some parts of that movie were kind of cheesy. So hopefully they nail the CGI as far as when they go underground to Atlantis. All right, so here it is. Here it is. This is the only image in the entire trailer, which we knew they were going to do. They weren't going to show us Black Panther. They're trying to keep that real close to their chest. We don't know if they're going to go with Shuri. We don't know if they're going to go with the tribe leader of the tribe up the mountain, which we've always seen. I forget his name. Let me know in the comments below if you remember. And we don't know if they're going to play around with the multiverse now, which they've been doing in a lot of projects thus far, and to give us maybe a different version of Black Panther that exists in another timeline, if they recast him completely, or this is my theory. Remember, you heard it here first. I cannot tell if this is more of a female or a male build. The arms look kind of small, but then again, we can't see the bicep area. The back looks kind of mid-ish. We can't see if there's huge lats or big traps or anything that would indicate a male muscular figure. But the one thing that gets me excited is we do see that this suit is in fact black and gold. Now, if you remember from the first Black Panther movie, Black Panther's suit was black and silver that had purple accents at times because of the flower that the Black Panther takes as king. The black and gold suit belonged to Michael B. Jordan's Eric Killmonger. What would be amazing is if they use the multiverse and the multiverse saga being open, and they somehow use this as a version of Eric Killmonger that existed that never turned evil, or that his father and himself never left Wakanda and he grew up in Wakanda and took over the mantle as Black Panther, which is his birthright by blood. That would be interesting. A lot of teasers going into the coloring of the suit here that would indicate that, or they could be just trying to mess with our minds and end up going with Shuri. We won't really know until we get more footage, which don't be surprised if we get one or two more trailers with absolutely no footage, and we won't know until the movie drops. Goosebumps. All around goosebumps. So there you have it, our first footage of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Initial thoughts, I'm incredibly excited for this film. Cannot wait to see more footage come in the future. Everything from the emotional ballad in the beginning, to the remix of Kendrick Lamar's All Right, to the coy tease of who the next Black Panther is. Incredible, incredible footage. Super pumped. Let me know in the comments below if you are pumped for this film and what other things you were excited about from the San Diego Comic-Con panel. Also, let me know if you'd like to see me do a San Diego Comic-Con breakdown. I'd be more than happy to do a video on all the announcements if that's something you're interested in. Thank you so much for coming out and watching another one of these videos. If you'd like to see more, I do have my video right over here of the Thor Love and Thunder trailer breakdown. If that's something you're interested in seeing, just click on this playlist. I will catch you on the next one.